Velkommen til Newz TV. I dag er vi taget hele vejen til London, hvor Dell afholder Tech Camp 2011. Det er deres tredje event af slagsen, og vi er her for at se på noget af den nyeste teknologi, som Dell, Intel og Microsoft snart lancerer på markedet. Arrangementet begyndte med en række taler for udvalgte repræsentanter for Dell, Intel og Microsoft. Derefter blev der åbnet op for den store sal i Londons famøse Roundhouse-bygning, og vi blev præsenteret for en overflod af spændende udstyr og mennesker. Der var også nogle mere alternative events, såsom en vaskeægte breakdance-opvisning og en udendørskonkurrence, hvor det galt om at udskifte dækkene på en Formel 1-bil hurtigere end alle de andre journalister. Da de morsomme løjer var overstået, begav vi os først hen til stedets gamingafdeling, hvor vi fik testet Crysis 2 i 3D med brug af 3 skærme. Det var en allerhelvedes underholdende og fordybende spiloplevelse, som fik omgivelserne og baggrundsstøjen til at forsvinde i en fart. Dells franske udsending Daniel Chabi gennemgik systemet for os.
This setup is made of an Alienware Aurora with a Sandy Bridge processor, Core i7, 4 GB of RAM, and NVIDIA GTX 590 graphic card. Basically, it's hooked up then to 3 Alienware 23-inch monitors that run 3D as well. So basically, from there, it is running Crysis 2, all details at the maximum in 3D. So definitely very, very powerful. Because as you know, a 3D setup will require double the amount of images, so it's more or less like running a 6-screen setup regular. So everything is running very smoothly, as you see, and too bad I cannot show you how it would look like with the glasses, or you couldn't take any pictures with that, but definitely it's the most amazing experience there is for all gamers coming here, because it gives you really a wide angle and a wide view that is much more immersive than having a single monitor. So 4 laptops there, one that has been already released a little while ago, which is the M17X, so 17-inch laptop. The main difference it has with the other 3 is that it has a 3D chip in there. So basically you just wear the glasses and you can play in 3D, which is why it looks like a little bit blurry. It's our, let's say, our second most powerful laptop. The main difference with the M18X on the side, which is brand new, was released around a month ago, is that first, of course, the screen is a little bit smaller. This one is at 18-inch, and this one has the opportunity it offers dual graphics in there. So ranges up from the NVIDIA 460 up to the most powerful graphic cards available on the market, and of course newer ones that will be released in the near future. Will be added to those two. Yeah. The M18X can run up to 32 GB of RAM, SSDs of course, so anything you can wish for in a gaming laptop is there. Then on the other side are the 2 lighter gaming laptops, which are more transportable. So the M11X, not really any big update in terms of chassis, but it includes the latest Sandy Bridge processors. Was launched early April. And the M14X, which is a brand new form factor for us, basically a 14-inch laptop, around 2.9, between 2.9 and 3 kilos, with NVIDIA GTX 555 graphics, up to 3 GB of memory, and definitely a great balance between power, the raw power the 17 and 18-inch laptops have, and the transportability requirements for some of our gamers.
Dernæst gik vi hen til Dells design-sektion, hvor vi fik taget et grundigt kig på nogle af Dells attraktive Alienware-systemer.
Yeah, so we have a full Alienware team dedicated to our target segment, which is extreme gamers, right? We have a design team in Austin and also in Miami, Florida. We also work closely with our partners in Asia. We spend a lot of time with our customers. We have an Alienware advisory council that's made up of different types of gamers. Just recently we were working on the next generation Alienware. So the whole process starts with the target consumer, the segment. And that's true with all of our different brands. Alienware obviously is a halo technology brand for us. We spend a lot of time and energy and engineering teams there developing new technologies that ultimately cascade and find their ways into our other brands, such as XPS in the premium computing space. from a design standpoint, we're always looking for something, a unique statement in the marketplace. Obviously, you can see here from looking at the M17X here that we use lighting as a finish, as personalization. People always ask me, like, why can't I get all the outside case, personalized, all the different colors? What we found with targeting this customer segment, the personalization value is more in the lighting. It's into what's under the hood, fully configured to order. We build the most powerful gaming rigs on the planet. So that's kind of in a nutshell our philosophy around Alienware.
Vi rundede af med en sludder med Dells Kevin McDonald, som fortalte os om muligheden for at gøre hele hjemmet til et vaskeægte mediecenter.
Hello, my name is Kevin McDonald. I'm a designer at Dell, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of our new software solutions that are going out on our consumer machines, and that includes both PCs and some of the Android tablets. One of the things that we've introduced in the last year is called the Stage, and the Stage is all about allowing our users to quickly get access to the content that's most meaningful to them. And so the Stage lives on the desktop as a launcher, allows you quick access to look into content that you might have used recently or that you find interesting. This is Photo Stage. This sort of expanded tile gives us a view into my world of photos. Again, not just photos that are on my machine, but photos that I've sort of connected through the cloud. I'll show you our sync up. Also, photos from my friends and family through Flickr and Facebook. And so if I actually open up Photo Stage, you can see this is the actual application. This is a wall of photos, an informal grouping. Every time, if you and I are friends on Facebook, every time a photo comes in, it's going to actually appear in here. New in Stage, we've included the ability to download podcasts. So those are royalty free, so you can have it all over the world. So it's not just, so this is meant to enhance the experience of everyone in other regions besides the United States. And so once I go ahead and subscribe to something, just press that, and it'll actually just go ahead and appear and start downloading in my library. That's going to be important because the minute it starts downloading episodes, then I'll have access to it from my Stage Remote, which I'll go ahead and show that right now. So Stage Remote is a application that's going to be brand new. It's going to be going out on all consumer devices. It'll make every Dell PC and mobile device DLNA certified or DLNA compatible. And so that means that you'll be able to stream content all around the house. And it's not just Dell devices. Any DLNA compatible device is available. So PlayStation, Xboxes, anything along those lines. And so what you see here, for the purpose of this demo, let's just assume that this machine is in the kitchen, that one over here is in the living room, and then this one's over in the den. And so the idea here is we have this controller. I've launched this this application. We make setup very easy. The problem with DLNA, it's not a new standard, but it's very hard to set it up. You have to create home groups and set permissions. And so what we've tried to do is in 3 easy steps, just set it up and you can start streaming. And once you do that setup, then it's just very simple. What do you want to do? I want to stream a video from the den to the living room. And so up here at the top, we've aggregated all of the video content, but if you know something specifically on an individual device, kitchen, living room, den, you can name it kitchen, living room, den, so that you can do in the setup process or in the settings. And so I know that this Anderson Cooper, which is a podcast that I subscribe to in my video stage, is I want to watch that, but it's on the den PC. But I don't want to watch it in the den. I want to watch it in the living room. So it's just playing that, and I can do things like control the volume with this controller, or I can pause it, which I'm going to do really quickly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it. So I can do that, but it's not only the PC controller, there's an Android version as well. I can go ahead and control what's happening on the TV, so I'm going to get him started again. Okay, so he's going again. He's too low, I can't hear him, so I want to go ahead and turn him up. I can do that. And so that's one stream. That doesn't mean I can't stream elsewhere in the house. So I'm actually going to pause this. Now I got to stop this. It's more like it. What is that? Let's say that that's going on in the living room, but I want to play. I'm in the kitchen. I want to play some music. I can select some songs, kind of create an ad hoc playlist from all the music. Again, this is all over, located all over the place. Doesn't matter to me. It's all in my house. I go ahead, play selected music. Let's send it to the kitchen. and it'll actually appear up here, and I can control that, and then I'll have the ability to control what's happening in the living room. And it's not just PC to PC, and this is just the avenue for that. It's also PC to stream. So let's say, for instance, that I have some photos on my Den PC. What I can do is I can select a bunch of those photos, create an ad hoc album, and I can actually send it back to the streak. And so now these photos are actually going to come up here, and I can actually sort of scroll through them and watch them. This is wide-eye, so from Intel, wireless projection. So basically what we're doing here is we are projecting this desktop to this TV through this network access point from Netgear. So that is actually, Netgear and Intel, that is actually hooked up to the computer via an HDMI cable. And so what's happening here, what I'm doing here on this laptop is actually going to be mirrored on the television. We simply scan for an appropriate adapter, we find that, and then we go ahead and connect to it. Again, it just mirrors what you're seeing, so let me close that. The nice thing is, you can stream a variety of things, so this is an HD movie, and so, again, no connection, go full screen. It's an HD movie, so that's a pretty nice feature, a pretty nice product. Let me go ahead and close this. If the TV or the display is 3D enabled, you can actually even stream 3D movies. This is not a 3D screen, so this is how it's going to come up. But if the television was 3D enabled, you can actually do that as well. And this wide-eye will come standard on certain products, and so you won't have to do anything. If you get this access point, you'll be up and running within a matter of minutes.
Det var alt for denne gang på Newz TV. Husk, at du kan læse endnu mere om markedets nyeste teknologi på news.dk, og du kan selvfølgelig også finde endnu mere info om Dells produkter på www.dell.dk. På gensyn.